Speeding is not the most dangerous thing you can do in a car. Police motorcycle unit gets disbanded citing distracted driving as the cause. Yes, you heard that right. The St. Paul Police Department in Minnesota has disbanded its 12 large mounted and motors unit. Mounted because part of it was also equestrian. Mounted and motors officers are hurt more frequently than traditional patrol officers, and their injuries tend to be more severe, stated the SPPD police spokesman. Get your motorbike news in a pleasant way. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next episode. In the past 4 years, the St. Paul Motorcycle Police have been injured 15 times and one officer lost his career to his injuries. Now, riding on the streets has been deemed too dangerous for St. Paul's officers, and that's partly due to the growing public safety risk that is distracted driving. We are seeing an increase in distracted driving and the consequences can't be ignored, stated the spokesman again. Now, distracted driving refers to a lot more than just talking on your phone while driving. Facebook, Instagram, and texting are becoming more and more of a norm while driving, and this is extremely worrisome considering that you are 6 times more likely to be in a fatal accident due to distracted driving than a DUI. And it's not just your cell phone. The infotainment systems on newer cars offer a plethora of distractions, some even implementing social media, while very little is done by them to actually force you to concentrate on driving while actually driving. So remember, the moment you get on a motorbike, be as defensive as possible and assume that all cars around you are driven by idiots actually sharing Instagram photos. Stay alert, stay alive. Doing a complete 180 from the previous story, motorcycles are actually safer than almost everything. Dave really outdid himself on picking these stories. Hey Dave, you pretty proud of yourself right now? Stop smirking. In an article by Bennett, a UK study shows that you are twice as likely to die having sex than riding a motorcycle. More than twice as many people in the UK are killed by sexually transmitted diseases each year as they are falling off motorbikes. Now, you might argue that a lot more people have sex than ride motorbikes, so the numbers are bound to be higher, but maybe these people that go around having sex with everyone would think twice about such dangerous activities if they've been exposed to the kind of continual negative publicity that surrounds motorcycling. Here is a list that the study found as being more dangerous than riding a motorbike. Smoking, 300 times more annual deaths. Alcohol, 100 times more deaths. Passive smoking, 30 times more. Falling over, like when you're climbing downstairs, 10 times more. Catching the flu, 10 times more likely to kill you than riding a motorcycle. Violent assault, equally likely to kill you than riding a motorcycle. So you're as likely to die from somebody beating the living daylights out of you as you are from riding a motorcycle. So keep on riding. And the reason we are all here today, the bike that somehow makes its way into the show more and more than any other, so someone in some marketing department somewhere clearly is doing something right. The new Yamaha Tenere 700 gets a price and a release date, but this time for Australia. Yamaha Australia has confirmed that the T7 will be releasing in December 2019 with a price tag of 15,500 Australian dollars. No funny pre-order differentiating price here like the European market, and I'm all glad for that. Now, to make a comparison between the Australian pricing and the US pricing, we took the KTM 790 Duke as an example, since the base price is official on KTM's website, both for Australia and the US. The bike retails with a similar price as the T7, 15,000 Australian dollars, and on the US version of KTM's website, it shows up as 10,500 US dollars. So the T7 should drop into US dealerships with a price tag of around 11,000 US dollars. There we go, you heard it here first. So we have 8,700 British pounds in the UK, 9,700 euros for the rest of the EU, 15,500 Australian dollars, and around 11,000 US dollars. So let me know in the comments below, what are some of your strategies when dealing with distracted drivers? Do you treat everybody as a potential risk? How do you handle being safe on a motorbike? I'm really curious, let me know below. Well, that's the show everybody. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you think you've learned something new, consider subscribing to catch more of our videos. Cheers and see you on the next one.